What's up, everyone? Just thought I'd just do a little quick video, and I know there's some stuff that I didn't touch on WFSO Aftermath this past Monday, but we're going to do it on this one. Mainly about the controversy with the King and Punk doing the heart attack angle, like teasing them about it. Listened to some of the videos, and some people have a good point, and although there's some videos that's out there right now in certain groups that some of them, like, I don't like some of the people in general and they don't like me, but I do agree with them, but I think they probably went a little bit too far with it. I can understand why WWE do what they do because they need to get ratings and stuff like that, but I think there are certain things they should just lay off. I think they shouldn't went after that right away. They should have used, like, talk about the king of the heart attack. Maybe when, like, later on when it was like old and dying, and some about, but some people just be like they're moving on from it. So I just think it was better off they would just save that part for later on, and like you having like wrestlers do one storyline to another, like with Punk with the King storyline, and plus with he got to face Cena and Ryback this Sunday at Survivor Series, and they did the same thing with Cena with the AJ scandal, then have him trying to focus on the championship match. So it seems like I don't know, maybe they probably will give Ryback the title this Sunday, but the truth of the matter is they need to at least take it off of Punk this Sunday. They need to. Although the record in their minds is more important than trying to build somebody new or give Punk a rest a little bit before they give it right back to him. My thing is this: they should take it off, either give it to Cena or Ryback this Sunday, and just have Punk either win it back at the TLC pay-per-view or close to the Royal Rumble, so he's gonna face The Rock. Because we're all gonna know that it's gonna happen. Like Punk's gonna face The Rock, so that's regardless, and that's one of the things that's wrong with WWE, that they need to save some things in the back burner and don't just talk a lot about it, because that's what it seems like. That it seems like The Rock gonna win it, but right now they're having a little bit of problems on if he's gonna win it or not because of scheduling conflicts, and they're probably gonna have a whole bunch of house shows where the title ain't gonna be defended. Well, which in their opinion normally it would be, but that's the mistake that they got themselves into. It's the same thing with Hell in a Cell when they got themselves into with how they want Ryback to like stay strong and want CM Punk to retain the title. It's like you ain't gonna have your cake and eat it too, and I guess they found out a way to do it. Although some people didn't like it, which I can understand why, but it happened. But I know we gonna be still stuck on this angle for maybe like days or weeks to come, and also I want to touch around with the election. Although I hear like some sources that WWE is doing budget cuts because of the money that they wastefully spend on the election of Linda McMahon. Like maybe some of the stuff will change with WWE, but because the thing is like half the stuff like WWE is known for being like on one side, especially when they deal with these elections when it comes to like Democrats or Republicans or whatever. I think the thing is like they all shouldn't be like one-sided. I know some of the wrestlers are not one-sided, like some of them are one for the other, whatever, and some of it is openly known, which I think is kind of wrong for them, especially they want to keep people interested in the entertainment business. Because if they hear, like, for example, just say like this certain wrestler is for the Republicans, and you're gonna have some of the fans gonna be like, "What, really? No, I don't like this person. I'm gonna do that." But that's how today's world is, and that's how it is. But with this change, of hopefully, like Linda lost this election, I just hope she stops, because you wasted a lot more money than what you should be putting it into the WWE and try to change some things. And some people did point it out because they've been doing the same matches over and over and over, which it just sucks. Which I can understand why they're doing it, but it's just the thing is they need to change it. Like as me, Hazel, and some of the other people in the WFSO staff was just saying, like, we're praising, like, people just, we're praising WWE to push people, push your other, excuse me, like, push the mid-carders, bring some people out of the FCW roster and put them in the WWE and push them. Like, they'll do it for everybody else, but it's just like some people, they just don't. But also, I want to add that, they didn't suspend or did anything with CM Punk with that incident, but they want to, fire AW and got like a lot of like the people that say something wrong, they're gonna go after them. But when CM Punk hit a fan or just say what he said this past Monday, he doesn't get in trouble. And the bad thing is like there's a lot of favoritism in the WWE, in which like it's probably the other reason why they're going a little bit low on the ratings because I don't know. I think their image. I'm not saying that they should bring the Attitude Era back because I can understand why, and like I like the Attitude Era, but I'm not gonna be the one that's praising like, please bring it back. Excuse me. I mean, please bring it back. I'm not gonna say that because it's dead and gone. And plus, they focus on this other era. And the Attitude Era, you had the Ruthless Aggression starting from 2002, then 2008 you got the PG era. I can understand why, and I'm not hating on it, but I just wish that they try to do more. And I see as of late they started off this past Monday with a match, not just with the 10 minutes of talking, which they did after the first match. Well, the first two matches, I should say. I think they should do like one, like maybe like the 8 o'clock hour Central Time, do a little bit of promos and talking and stuff like that, but I don't know. They're just wasting time with the promos and stuff like that, or just have a show like they did with WWE Main Event. Just have like promos and stuff go on. Which, well, everybody know my opinions on Main Event, so I think they should have more matches for like an hour's time. And they have Saturday Morning Slam having two matches in a half an hour. But that's just my opinion, and hopefully WWE will shape up and stuff like that soon. I hate to say it, but although TNA is going back to pre-recorded tapings started this week. My thing is this: they're getting up there towards WWE, and WWE need to do something fast. At least like change a little bit things. Like I'm not saying do a major change, but do some changes. Like just like what I was saying before, push the roster up. Like bring some people from FCW and put them in, push them, and push the mid carders too. So they won't be people won't be going on one side and just be like, man, WWE sucks. I don't even want to watch that. And and I think people underestimate TNA as well because they are that good and they are for people that's in the TV 14 ratings and they just don't pay attention to it. Sooner or later, they are going to creep. They are going to creep up. But that's just my opinion on that and whatever y'all think about that. But I know I got more to say. I'm gonna try to save them for the WFSO aftermath, and plus I don't have that much time to say it because you only get like 15 minutes on YouTube unless you're paying, unless there's something I'm doing wrong on it. But anyways, there's one more thing I'm gonna touch on, and that's Cody Rhodes. He got injured during taping yesterday, and that's gonna be weird for them to try to figure out who they're gonna put in that final spot if he can't compete this Sunday at Survivor Series. So if they're gonna save it till Survivor Series to announce who's gonna be that replacement, that's a good move because let it be a surprise. Because who's gonna know that who's gonna be joining Team Ziggler? Right now, nobody's gonna know. So we'll just see how that goes from there. But anyways, our website is down. We're gonna go back to WrestlingFansSpeakOut.Weebly. Just give us a few days to try to might as well say resurrect it back up and do that until we get the issue resolved with WrestlingFansSpeakOut.com. But anyways, still keep on with the voting. Join the WFSO 2013 awards group and put your votes in. And like I said, all of it will be announced March 1st. Well, the locals mostly, but everything else like WWE TNA, the results of that one will be announced sometime in February. So just watch out for that. But until then, this Saturday on excuse me, on the MMA Hour and XAJ show, the guest will be none other than Matt Winchester, 1/3 of the Beer City Bruisers, and also BCW Tag Team Champion. So watch out for that on blogtalkradio.com/tonedeafradio. It'll be on at 1 o'clock, and the MMA Hour will be at noon. So just pay attention to that. And plus, keep on watching our episodes every Monday at 10:30 Central Time with WFSO Aftermath on Blog Talk Radio /Tone Deaf Radio. But until then, so hopefully I'll see y'all either Friday ICW or Sunday at the pay-per-view, or just see you online in the next few days.